Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. First of all, thank you for being on time. We'll start with the draw ceremony in a couple of minutes, so please switch off your mobile phones. Of course, obviously, everybody is already seating, so thank you very much for that. We'll start very soon. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, distinguished guests. And welcome to Porec for the final tournament draw of the UEFA Under-19 Futsal European Championship. It will be my pleasure to guide you through tonight's event with my colleague Tomislav in this absolutely beautiful government hall here in Porec.
Dame i gospodo, cijenjeni gosti, dobrodošli na ždrijeb završnog turnira UEFA-inog U19 futsalskog europskog prvenstva ovdje u Porec. Veliko će mi biti zadovoljstvo danas s kolegicom Nikom provesti vas kroz ovaj ždrijeb koji će biti održan u ovoj prekrasnoj istarskoj sabornici.
The highlights of the 2022 edition that we just saw are a preview of what we can expect to see at the Žatika Arena here in Porec in September at the third edition of this tournament, after the first edition was held in 2019 in Latvia and the second edition in 2022 in Spain. On behalf of UEFA and the Croatian Football Federation, we would like to congratulate the 7 teams who have successfully qualified for the final tournament and have joined Croatia as the host country. We are sure that the city of Porec will be a wonderful host to all of you and that you will enjoy Istrian cuisine, culture and beauty during your stay here this September.
Hrvatska će imati čast ugostiti treće izdanje ovog turnira nakon što je isto učinila Latvija 2019. godine i Španjolska 2022. godine. U ime Hrvatskog nogometnog saveza i UEFA čestitamo 7 ekipa koje su se pridružile Hrvatskoj kao domaćinu u plasmanu na završnicu Europskog prvenstva. Sigurni smo da će svi uživati u poznatoj hrvatskoj gostoljubivosti, istarskoj gastronomiji i ljepotama Poreča.
This January, 35 European teams started the qualifiers with one common goal, which was to be here with us today at the final tournament draw. After 351 goals and some amazing skills on show, 7 teams managed to reach that goal and join Croatia at the final tournament. We'd like to applaud Slovenia and Finland on qualifying for the first time for this tournament and to congratulate Italy and France on their second consecutive appearance at the final tournament. Finally, special congratulations are in order for the 4 teams that have qualified for all 3 editions of the tournament so far, and those are Portugal, Ukraine, Croatia, and Spain. It's a great achievement to be among the best 8 European nations in this popular, fun, and dynamic sport, and so I invite you all to recognize that achievement with us by giving all of the 8 finalists a big round of applause.
Čak 35 reprezentacija krenulo je ovoga siječnja u kvalifikacije sa samo jednim ciljem, biti danas ovdje s nama u Poreču. Njih 7 je u tom naumu i uspjelo i tako se pridružilo Hrvatskoj kao domaćinu turnira. Želimo izraziti dobrodošlicu reprezentacijama Finske i Slovenije koje su po prvi puta izborile završni turnir. Naravno čestitamo Francuskoj i Italiji koji su drugi puta uzastopno izborile europsko prvenstvo, a posebno želimo istaknuti uspjehe Španjolske, Ukrajine, Portugala i Hrvatske koje će nastupiti na sva 3 turnira do sada.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome to the stage President of the Croatian Football Federation, Mr. Marijan Kustić, for his welcome speech to all of our guests here in Porec.
Da više ne duljimo, otvorimo ovu ceremoniju s pozdravnim govorom vodećeg čovjeka hrvatskog nogometa, predsjednikom Hrvatskog nogometnog saveza, gospodinom Marijanom Kustićem.
Hvala lijepo. Poštovani predstavnici UEFA, poštovani predstavnici nacionalnih reprezentacija koje ste se plasirale na Europsko prvenstvo U19 koje će se u rujnu mjesecu održati u Hrvatskoj i ovdje u Poreču. Dragi sportski prijatelji, sve vas skupa pozdravljam ispred Hrvatskog nogometnog saveza. Drago mi je da smo danas se ovdje našli na izvlačenju, ždrijebanju i uistinu sam sretan i ponosan da vas stvarno ovdje mogu pozdraviti. Ono što bi iskoristio priliku je da bi još jedanput se zahvalio gospodinu Čeferinu, predsjedniku UEFA, naravno i cijelom rukovodstvu koji su na svojoj sjednici izvršnog odbora na Hvaru donijeli odluku da se upravo Europsko prvenstvo U19 održi u rujnu mjesecu 23. ove godine, naravno ovdje u Poreču i stoga koristim priliku da se zahvalim naravno i gradu Poreču i gradonačelniku koji su prihvatili domaćinstvo, a ono što je sigurno da je i predsjednik Čeferin i UEFA, a naravno i gradonačelnik koji je prihvatio da budu domaćini, prepoznali Hrvatsku i s time pokazali i respekt i poštovanje, a s druge strane da ćemo sigurno biti pravi domaćini Europskog prvenstva U19. Ono što me sigurno veseli je i da sam ponosan na rezultate i naše A reprezentacije, naravno i Futsal U-19 reprezentacije koja je 2019. osvojila i srebrnu medalju i sigurno da je to jedan dobar temelj za daljnje ulaganje kad su u pitanju i naše reprezentacije futsal, ali kad je u pitanju i naš klupski futsal nogomet i siguran sam da ćemo i još više ulagati i da ćemo ostvarivati još bolje rezultate. Ono što je sigurno da evo ja bi stvarno iskoristio još jedanput priliku da čestitam svim reprezentacijama koji su se izborile plasman i da ćemo svi zajedno uživati u rujnu mjesecu u lijepim potezima, u lijepim utakmicama koje će biti ovdje i naravno ono što uvijek hoćemo da sve prođe u najboljem redu, a naravno i neka pobjedi najbolja reprezentacija i naravno da ćemo svi zajedno upravo toj reprezentaciji koja ostvari prvo mjesto svi zajedno čestitati. Još jedanput čestitke svima, evo želim vam lijepo da se provedete ovdje u Poreču i svi zajedno da evo uživamo u ždrijebanju i naravno jedva čekati 9. mjesec i Europsko prvenstvo ovdje u Poreču. Još jedno hvala svima i uživajmo u daljnjem programu.
Many thanks to President Kustic, who wished everybody a warm welcome to Porec. President Kustic also thanked Mr. Čeferin and the UEFA Executive Committee for giving us the opportunity to host this international tournament. Mr. Kustic mentioned that we have a long tradition of small-sided and five-a-side football in Croatia, which allowed us to adapt to futsal as the modern and universally recognized format of this game. Mr. Kustic shared his pride with our men's senior futsal national team, as well as the under-19 team that won the silver medal at the inaugural edition of this tournament. He has also shared his pride at the development of our men's futsal league, which is sure to continue developing in the right direction with continued investments from the Croatian FA. President Kustic emphasized how important youth football has been to us in all aspects of our work, and that is something we will continue to do in futsal as well, and we're very happy to be hosting this youth tournament here this year in Porec too. President Kustic thanked the city of Porec for their hospitality and expressed his expectation that, with the support of UEFA and the city, the HNS will organize an excellent UEFA Futsal Euro Under-19. Finally, he shared his congratulations to all of the teams that have successfully qualified for the final tournament and wished them the best of luck at the tournament in September.
Congratulations, Nika, on remembering that speech so well. Nakon predsjednika Kustića, kojem zahvaljujemo na uvodnom govoru, idući govornik će nam biti UEFA-in viši menadžer futsalskih natjecanja, gospodin Laurent Morel, koji će nam se obratiti u ime krovne kuće europskog nogometa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage UEFA Senior Futsal Competitions Manager, Mr. Laurent Morel, who will give his welcome address on behalf of UEFA.
So, dear member of the team delegations, dear members of the Croatian Football Federation, dear representative of the city of Porec, dear distinguished guests, dober večer. On behalf of UEFA President, Mr. Alexander Čeferin, it gives me a big pleasure to welcome you all in this wonderful assembly hall of the city of Porec on the occasion of this final draw ceremony for the UEFA Under-19 Futsal Euro 2023. Our President regrets not to be able to be with us tonight, but would like to convey all his appreciation to the host association, the Croatian Football Federation, and its president, Mr. Kustic, for the commitment of the HNS to host UEFA event in Croatia. After the memorable Futsal Euro in 2012, which still proudly hold the attendance record in any UEFA futsal competition with 14,300 spectators, and more recently with the exceptional but a bit last-minute Futsal Champions League Final 8 2021, organized within 3 weeks with the Federation in Zadar under some very challenging COVID conditions. Then our President's warm thanks also go to the local authorities of Porec, who are offering an amazing stage for a top youth futsal tournament. We are extremely glad to benefit from your sport facilities, from your commitment, and also from your experience in hosting international events. And we also certainly feel privileged to be able to enjoy a bit of the Istrian coast next September. Then, last but not least, our president would like to congratulate those 8 teams that qualified and are with us tonight. To qualify for a tournament with 36 teams that were competing is not only showing how you, the 8 finalists association, have been working hard to the last few years with your youth selections, starting sometimes with under 15 selections or even younger. It also represents, of course, quite a big achievement for these teenagers that came out through a tough qualifying competition. They will now have a chance to shine on the international stage and further strengthen their status of the futsal stars of tomorrow. It is true that futsal is growing fast and is getting more and more professional at every level. After its launch by UEFA in 2017, the new segments like youth futsal and women's futsal are bringing more and more registered players to the association, bringing more and more families into the game, also suggesting more and more social engagement, and truly represent in our eyes a modern and dynamic complement to the big brother called football. The recent launch of a Women's Futsal World Cup by FIFA and the upcoming Under-17 Boys and Girls Tournament to be played in the Youth Olympics in 2026 are clear demonstration that this sport has something serious and very accurate to offer to the society. With the commitment of all the sport lovers present tonight in this room, it makes no doubt that UEFA will set the best possible stage for these youngsters who will give their all to lift the Under-19 European trophy next 10 September in Žatika Arena. Hopefully with new record crowds, as Croatia is used to produce with UEFA futsal tournaments. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, there are many reasons to look forward to the tournament, many sporting emotions to be shared, and many future talent to be admired. So save the date and see you from 3rd to 10th of September here in Porec. Good luck to everyone. Vidimo se, hvala puno.
Thank you, Mr. Morel, for your kind words. Feel free to take a little bit of rest, even though you're not done for today. Gospodin Morel je pozdravio sve prisutne ispred predsjednika UEFA, gospodina Aleksandra Čeferina, zaželio je svima dobrodošlicu i zahvalio je Hrvatskom nogometnom savezu i predsjedniku Kustiću na preuzimanju obveze još jednog domaćinstva završnice UEFA-inog natjecanja ovdje u Hrvatskoj. Prisjetio se pritom Europskog prvenstva 2012. godine koje još dan danas drži rekord Europe po broju gledatelja na jednoj utakmici, 14.300 gledatelja na završnici u Zagrebačkoj areni. Prisjetio se i završnice Lige prvaka koja je organizirana u Zadru u onim izazovnim i nesretnim pandemijskim okolnostima. Naglasio je kako je predsjednik Čeferin također poslao zahvale lokalnoj samoupravi koja će ugostiti ovaj turnir, te će uistinu biti privilegija boraviti ovdje na Istarskoj obali i kako sada, tako i u rujnu. Također, predsjednik Čeferin čestitao je svih 8 reprezentacija koje su večeras ovdje s nama, jer to pokazuje da naporno rade na razvoju futsala u svojim zemljama. Gospodin Morel istaknuo je da je futsal brzo rastući sport, te je spomenuo posebno razvoj ženskog futsala kao i natjecanja mlađih uzrasta. UEFA je uvjerena u veliki uspjeh ovog turnira, te su sigurni da će mladići dati sve od sebe kako bi u Žatiki osvojili trofej, kao i da će Hrvatska biti odličan domaćin ovog turnira. Na kraju, gospodin Morel je poželio sreću svim sudionicima uz poruku da se vidimo od 3. do 10. rujna ovdje u Poreču.
We are so happy to have the opportunity to host this exciting tournament right here in Porec on the beautiful Istrian coast. We're sure that many of you are already familiar with everything that this particular region of Croatia has to offer. But in case you might still be wondering why we always keep calling it magnificent, stunning, and beautiful, we have prepared a little video for you to show you a preview of what you can expect to see this September when you stay with us during the tournament.
Hrvatska je najljepša zemlja na svijetu. Mi to jako dobro znamo, ali za one koji će se s tim tek upoznati u rujnu, sljedeći video će im da biti jedna dobra najava onoga što ih čeka tijekom Europskog prvenstva.
Before we start with the actual draw, let's see what the 8 teams will be competing for this September. We would like to invite to the stage representative of the double and reigning European champions, Mr. Alberto Canillas.
Prije nego započnemo sa ždrijebom, malo ćemo se pobliže upoznati s onim za što će se sve momčadi natjecati ovoga rujna, a to je trofej namijenjen pobjedniku. Stoga pozivamo gospodina Alberta Canillasa, izbornika španjolske reprezentacije, dvostrukog prvaka Europe, da nam pokaže trofej koji nas čeka, a pozivamo pritom i predsjednika Hrvatskog nogometnog saveza, gospodina Kustića, kojem će gospodin Canillas uručiti ovaj trofej kako bi bio izložen tijekom sljedećeg razdoblja ovdje u Poreču.
We would also like to invite President Kustić, to whom Mr. Canillas will deliver the trophy.
We can imagine it's not easy to part with the trophy, but you have it in your cabinets for such a long time that it's only fair that somebody else sees it. The trophy will be displayed in Porec over the next few months before the tournament.
Thank you, gentlemen. And we kindly invite you to return to your seats for the rest of the draw. Now, futsal is a sport with a strong tradition in Croatia, and it is also a sport that many of our international players love playing in their free time. And we're very happy to have found the tournament ambassador who would have made a truly excellent futsal player had he chosen to go that route. And don't just take our word for it. Team captain of the Croatian men's senior national team and one of the best midfielders of all time, Luka Modric, named our ambassador as one of the 5 players he would choose for his ideal futsal team. He has 103 appearances for the Croatian senior team. He was vice captain of the team that won the silver medal at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia and assistant coach for the team that won the bronze medal at the World Cup in Qatar just last year.
Mali nogomet i futsal imaju vrlo snažnu tradiciju u Hrvatskoj, stoga ne čudi da se velik broj naših igrača velikog nogometa odlično snalazi i na onom manjem. Stoga smo ponosni da imamo ambasadora ovog turnira koji bi sigurno bio sjajan igrač futsala, da ga je karijera odvela u tom smjeru. Ako ne vjerujete Niki i meni, onda sigurno vjerujete našem kapetanu Luki Modriću koji je našeg ambasadora odabrao kao jednog od igrača kojeg bi stavio u svoju idealnu futsalsku momčad. On je igrač sa 103 nastupa za Hrvatsku A reprezentaciju, srebrni kapetan iz Rusije i trener reprezentacije koja je osvojila brončanu medalju u Kataru 2022. godine. Kažu da slika govori više od 1000 riječi, a onda ovaj video govori više od 1000 slika. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vedran Čorluka. Vedrane, dobrodošao. Prije svega hvala što si danas ovdje s nama i što si prihvatio ulogu ambasadora futsalskog eura. Naravno, zvijezda si postao u velikom nogometu, ali imaš iskustva i s ovim, nazovimo ga, manjim. Igrao si i Kutiju Šibica, nastupao si na dvoranskom prvenstvu. Što ti se sviđa kod futsala kao igre?
Prvo, dobro večer svima i naravno čestitke svim sudionicima ove završnice. Pa dobro, mislim da je mali nogomet nešto što mi svi Hrvati jako volimo i od početka smo nekako, ajmo reći, usmjereni od njega kad krenemo se baviti nogometom, ali sigurno da je jednostavno ta povezanost s loptom i ta što si non stop s loptom jedna stvar koju volim, ali evo, najavili ste me kao nekog ko bi mogao biti u futsalu jako dobar, ali mislim da ne bi mogao biti na nivou kao ovi mladići koji su se kvalificirali prije neka, ajmo reći, B pa možda i C ekipa.
Vedran was asked about his experience playing at exhibition tournaments, and he has stated that futsal is a very popular sport in Croatia, and that, like many boys, he started with small-sided football. And he has also stated that while we have announced him as a player that would have made an excellent futsal player, he might not have reached the level of the boys that will be playing here in September, but he would have played for a second division or maybe a third division team. So very humble from our ambassador.
Ovakav međunarodni turnir sigurno je veliki izazov za mlade nogometaše. Što je tebi kao mladom nogometašu, što nije bilo tako davno, značilo natjecanje ovakvog međunarodnog karaktera?
Pa prvo mislim da je ovo izvrsna prilika za sve njih. Ja kad govorim iz svog iskustva i nekih iskustva mojih suigrača od prije, mislim da je prva stvar na koju se trebaju fokusirati je da vide gdje su protiv, ajmo reći, tih momaka koji su ista generacija kao oni, da vide da se usporede kvalitetom i naravno da probaju biti bolji od njih, a u slučaju da nisu, uzeti stvari u kojima su bolji oni, proba doći do tog nivoa i na sljedećem natjecanju preuzeti tu ulogu koju su imali protivnici.
Vedran was asked about his experience with international youth tournaments, and he stated that, first of all, this is a great opportunity for the players that will be playing here. And he knows from his own experience and the experience of his teammates that youth tournaments like this one are a great opportunity for young players to be able to compare themselves with the best players from other countries and to hopefully be better than them. And if they're not, to try to look at everything that their opponents were doing better and try to replicate that for the next tournament.
Spomenuli smo da te Luka odabrao u svoju idealnu futsalsku momčad, da slažeš ti momčad za ovo natjecanje, a da nema dobnih ograničenja od svojih bivših suigrača, kako bi je ti posložio?
Bit će za mene jako teško posložiti se, da sam igrao sa jako puno dobrih tehničara, jer mi volimo reći u velikom nogometu da u futsalu, a i u, ajmo reći, malom nogometu nema skrivanja, tako da tehnički moraš biti jako dobar, iako to nije jedina kvaliteta koju trebaš imati, ali ako ću ovako iz glave, ne sjećam se da je neki golman kod nas bio tehnički dobar, tako da ali nek mi ne uzmu za zlo, ali evo, stavio bi Luku, Rakitića, Kranjčara, Kovačića i ja na golu.
Vedran was asked about his ideal futsal team, and he said, first of all, that's a very difficult choice to make because he's played with a lot of very technically gifted players during his career. And of course, while technique isn't everything in futsal, there is no hiding on the futsal pitch. But if he would have to choose, he would choose Luka Modric, Niko Kranjčar, Ivan Rakitic, Kovačić, who was number 4, right? And he would put himself on the goal.
Vezane, prije svega hvala ti na ovom razgovoru. Reprezentacija je u rujnu u Rijeci, pa će možda biti prilike da dođemo dati podršku našoj reprezentaciji ovdje u Poreč. Sad ćemo vidjeti kako ćeš posložiti skupine.
We are now getting closer to the main event of the ceremony, which is the draw itself. So we would invite back to the stage Mr. Laurent Morel from UEFA to give us a little bit of a technical background on the draw and lead the draw itself. Laurent, please go ahead.
Još jednom će nam se pridružiti gospodin Laurent Morel iz UEFA kako bi nam objasnio proceduru današnjeg ždrijeba.
Mr. Gianluca, a big pleasure. Thank you for coming and joining tonight. You see why we put the results on this side of the screen. But just before we go with the draw, I would like to give you a quick outlook of the draw procedure. For once at UEFA, we had a very simple draw. It changes from the usual ones. You see that on the screen, Croatia is already assigned as Team A1. By regulations, the host country is in first team in the Group A. This means that we have 7 balls in the pot, and we will assign the first ball drawn to Group B, position 1. Then we go back to Group A, position 2. Then B2, A3, B3, A4, and we complete with B4. Very easy, very straightforward. So I'm mixing. No pressure. I don't think. So you can mix and take the first ball, please.
The first one, it's a little bit difficult for the first one, but I'll manage.
It's the warm-up.
Yeah. So, the first one. Ukraine.
It is Ukraine which goes to the group B into position 1. The Ukraine who is the semi-finalist of the last edition. Good. We go back to the group of Croatia. So please, ball number 2.
Sticky. A good one for Croatia, I think. Oh. Portugal.
And this is Portugal, which goes to position 2 into Group A. It will be the opening match against Croatia. Moving to Group B, position 2. Portugal, the silver medal of the last edition, of course, vice European champion.
Finland.
And Finland going with Ukraine into Group B. Welcome to Finland, first participation to this competition. Moving on with position 3.
Big pressure here.
No whispers in the hall.
Spain.
And the two-time holder of the trophy is Spain. This is going to be a tough group. This goes to
I
position.
think I'll never be invited again, huh?
You will again. This is Group B, position 3.
Slovenia.
And the Slovenian team, also a newcomer to this competition. Welcome to them. Thank you. We complete the tough Group A with the last ball, please. Last ball.
France.
And the French team is the last team completing this very tough Group A. Good. And to check if we did our job correctly, let's see whether the last team is the right one.
Italy.
And this is Italy, of course, which participated to the last 2 editions, who are completing this draw. So many thanks, Mr. Cioluca. They will be half happy and half less happy, probably. But that's an interesting draw with Group A, Croatia, with Portugal, Spain and France. And the Group B with Ukraine, Finland, Slovenia and Italy. So with this, I give back the floor to you, Nika.
Thank you, Vedran, for the group of death. And thank you, gentlemen, for a very fast draw, just as futsal is intended to be. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our 2 groups for the 2023 edition of the UEFA Under-19 Futsal Euro. We are certain that we will see some excellent matches this September at the Žatika Arena. And to learn more about the tournament format, the tournament partners, broadcasting, ticketing, players and teams, please do visit UEFA's official website and social media channels for the most up-to-date information.
Hvala Vedranu i Loranu na brzini kom su odradili ovaj ždrijeb. Kao i uvijek sigurno ima onih više i nekih manje zadovoljnih cijelim ždrijebom. Ono što je sigurno je čeka nas sjajan turnir ovdje u Poruču od 3. do 10. rujna ove godine. Sve koje zanima više moći će u narednim tjednima i mjesecima saznati informacije o ulaznicama, o TV prijenosima, o igračima i trenerima na web stranicama i društvenim mrežama kako UEFA tako i Hrvatskog nogometnog saveza.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on tonight's event. Once again, on behalf of UEFA and the Croatian Football Federation, we would like to wish all 8 teams the best of luck and to thank all of the guests present and all of the viewers on TV. We hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening here in Porec.
Hvala vam svima na dolasku i vidimo se u Poreču u rujnu ove godine.